Hello, it's Brick Bros UK with the LEGO Wonder Woman Warrior Battle Set 76075, which is the only set releasing for the Wonder Woman movie, but it's priced well at £29.99p, $29.99 and €34.99, and in Australia it's $59.99. It also looks like a cool playset from the box graphic because you have Wonder Woman and Steve in his plane taking on Ares in an airfield setting. Then on the back there's more images showing you the play features. So now let's open the box and get this set built. And here it all is. Now it took us 23 minutes to build and it consists of 286 pieces, which make up Steve's World War I fighter plane as well as the brick-built Ares figure, who looks very cool. And the minifigures include Steve, Trevor and Wonder Woman, so unlike other £30 superhero sets, it lacks minifigures, but we assume this is because the brick-built Ares counts as another character. But before we get a look at him, let's check out the minifigures. So starting with the star of the set, it's Wonder Woman, who's nearly identical to last year's Wonder Woman that came in the Heroes of Justice Sky High battle set, except her dark red and dark blue printed areas are now just blue and red, giving the superhero a more traditional look. And we like this change because her red and gold boots, blue and gold skirt and red and gold armour on the torso with straps stand out more, giving the hero a brighter outfit. Wonder Woman also has silver bracelets printed on her arms and comes armed with a silver sword. Then below they've kept the side printing on the legs, which is a nice touch. And at the back you can see that her body gets covered by her long dark brown hairpiece, which is the same piece from last year, but we're glad they kept it because we love the beautiful moulded detail. And in her left hand she carries her all-important shield that's still dark grey, but it's got a new ancient Greek style gold design on the front. That's something we thought you might see on a Spartan shield. And we love this piece because it makes her a bit more special. Then if we remove her accessories, her dual head is the same one from last year because both faces have a gold tiara, and you've got the choice of a plain expression red lipstick face or angry one at the back, and below this the torso has more good printing. And because Wonder Woman's the lead character, LEGO have chucked in some extras for the minifigure to help you recreate the movie scenes, because she gets a dark blue cape with dark blue hood to wear when she's undercover, and we like this new style, plus it's a bonus to get a dark blue hood because it's not a common piece. So overall this new Wonder Woman is a great upgrade from last year's minifigure and a must-have for fans of the movie or superhero. Next up is Steve Trevor, who's a standard minifigure compared to Wonder Woman, but this was expected because he's a lesser known character. And he has dark brown legs that go with his olive green printed military jacket torso that does look nice, giving Steve a solid World War I military outfit. He also carries two revolvers, and at the back there's more jacket printing on the torso. Then above they've chosen a dark brown slick back wavy hairpiece which seems too dark for the character you see in the trailers, and his dual head isn't new but instead the same one Captain America and Hawkeye have, with the happy and angry faces. And it's a real shame they didn't give him a new head to make him more unique, and it might be a running joke because his name is Steve. But on a positive note, he does come with a brown pilot hat with goggles, so it's cool you can choose to give him the hat for flying or hair when he's on the ground. So overall Steve's not the best minifigure in the set, but having said that, it's still good that LEGO made the character because we probably won't see him again. Moving on, we now come to the brick-built Ares, who is only the second brick-built figure LEGO have made in this style because he follows on from last year's Giant Man that came in the Superhero Airport Battle Marvel set. So it's a real bonus for fans they've introduced this Ares figure into a cheaper set. Now Ares is the god of war, and this brick-built figure of him portrays his godlike evil design well, with the dark grey armour, weapons and white animal skull helmet on top that stands out, giving him an evil look. And starting at his legs he has dark grey block boots that have tiles for the toe area and pointy pieces for armour. Then to separate the boots from the body, the top half of his legs are black for his skin. And just like the Giant Man figure, the legs have been connected to the hip by a Technic connection, allowing them to move backwards and forwards, which is good because you can display the figure easily, or you can make him walk like a regular minifigure for play. Further up on his body, his chest armour has been made up from 5 stickers, which do add good belt, strap and muscle detail to the figure, but we feel a printed piece would have been better because stickers don't always marry up well. Now the figure's arms are very flexible thanks to the ball joint connections. They're also identical because they both have a silver shoulder armour piece that covers the brick part of the arm, which you might have noticed has lots of trans and non-trans orange and red pieces in it to create a fiery colour scheme, because Ares is known to have fire on him and they break up the dark grey nicely. Then on the end of each arm there's a black Technic piece that represents the hands, and this left hand holds his shield, which is made from a light grey dish piece, so it is a bit dull and would have benefited from a fire sticker in our opinion. But anyway, if we check out the right arm, you can see that it holds Ares' big silver sword that you can move in play to swipe Wonder Woman. And it's a piece that's common in Ninjago and Bionicle sets, but we love the weapon choice because it's big, so suits the god of war. And following on from the arms, we come to the best area on the figure, Ares' head, that's got these printed red evil eyes on the black brick head, giving the villain an awesome scary face. Then to cover his head, it's encased by this white animal skull helmet, which has adjustable horns and adjustable mouthpieces that you can move to customize the figure for play. We also like this skull helmet's design because it looks just like a real animal skull with the spiky nose piece and razor sharp teeth. And the nose and eye stickers add to the helmet's possessed look, which is in keeping with the Ares villain's evil design. It's also posable like the rest of the body, so you can rotate it to make Ares look around. And finally, if we come round to the back, it's all bare, showing off the figure's construction, so it's not a great finish on the figure. We feel a few pieces could have covered it up to continue his armour. So overall, this brick-built figure of Ares is a good likeness to the real Ares, and thanks to its similar construction to Giant Man, it's very poseable and fun to use in play against Wonder Woman. And last up, it's Steve Trevor's fighter plane that in our opinion looks just like the World War I monoplane you see him flying in the trailers. It's also refreshing to see a new historical plane build because we don't see them that often in LEGO, plus considering the low piece count of the set, it seems accurate to a plane you'd see in World War I, and the dark tan colour scheme is a good camouflage colour. So looking at the front, the plane's got a big light grey round engine that has a black propeller you can spin. They've also stuck an engine sticker behind the propeller to improve the engine's detail, which is a nice touch. Then mounted on top of the engine are two stud shooters which we assume represent the plane's machine guns the pilot can use. Now if we flip it up, you get a better look at the plane's long wingspan, and you can see that each wing has curved wingtips as well as a dark blue and white round star logo that gives the plane American markings for the war, and it breaks up the dark tan colour well. There's also more firepower under the wings because you get a flick missile on each side which you can use to bomb Ares. Then in the centre is the single-seater cockpit that has a clear windshield and printed control panel, but there's no joystick sadly, and behind the pilot seat is a brown backrest where you can clip in Steve ready for takeoff. Moving down from the cockpit, the plane's fuselage is made up of big slope bricks on the sides and tiles on top, adding to its streamlined construction. Then as a tiny extra, there's a JR90 sticker on this side again for more detail. And at the back, the tail has curved fins like the wings, as well as a movable curved white and dark blue fin in the centre, which has a white American star on each side, just like the wings for its markings. Then underneath, the plane's landing gear consists of a small wheel at the tail with these two spoked wheels at the front that are from the wheelchair that comes in the Fun in the Park People Pack. So it's great to see them getting another use here because they suit the World War I plane, because old planes always had spoked wheels, so it's a good wheel choice. And now in play you can dive bomb Ares with the flick missiles. Then you can fly back in to unleash the stud shooters to protect Wonder Woman. So overall, Steve's World War I plane has great firepower for taking on Ares, but design wise it's accurate to a real World War I plane, which is surprising for a superhero set build, but we're not complaining because we love it. On a final note, Wonder Woman Warrior Battle proves that quality is better than quantity, because even though it's the only set we will see for the movie, it seems to have everything you need to recreate the movie scenes for a good price, which is why Brick Bros UK is giving the set a brick rating of 5 out of 5 bricks. Because the new Wonder Woman is a must-have for her new shield, colouring and extra cape and hood, and it's also nice to get Steve if you want the character from the movie. But it's the two builds that make the set for us, because it's rare to get two builds in a set which we like equally, and the brick built Ares figure is posable for play, but design wise it also has an awesome look for display fans will like. And it's the same for the plane because it has a good accurate design and colour, but with the extra firepower it functions well in play too. So it's a great set all round and we can't recommend it enough. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK LEGO set review, and don't forget to check out our channel for more LEGO reviews, and like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.